Hey everybody, it's Mrs. A. Welcome everybody. It's Mrs. A. Thanks for swinging on back here to the Creative Insider for September. So happy that you're with me. We are currently doing this live, but it will also go into the newsletter for all of my subscribers. So don't worry if you are not seeing this live, but if I'm talking as if it is live. I have an apology to make, first of all. Last month, when we spoke, I talked about a giveaway, Amazon gift card giveaway. And I had at that time said that we were going to draw the winning name on Friday, August 31st, correct? 30th, whatever day in August, the last Friday in August. And had some people uninvited drop in that I said not to drop in. I couldn't get rid of for 3 hours. And so obviously my window of doing my show and the gift card drawing came and went. And September has been extremely busy in a good way. And I am just sitting down now. So happy. Better late than never, right? I mean, I'll still give you the gift cards. Oh my gosh, you ever have one of those months where you just want to apologize for everything that you're doing? I'm looking over here because we are currently in the new studio. I am testing this out for the first time. Yay! It's not finished, and there still need to be some pieces of equipment moved around. So this, you won't be able to tell, but this is going to rotate here in the studio. Because we're going to be filming other things here. So I hope that it sounds and looks okay. I'll try not to flail too much. But this is going to hopefully be the permanent home of the Creative Insider. And I do hope so very much to find a little bit more time than once a month to come and visit you. So let me know if this sounds good, what it looks like. As we talked last time, I wanted to do a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway to one of my subscribers because I wanted to celebrate you guys, wanted to thank you for all of your support that you have given me. And so I have my little box of names right here that we're going to draw from. I hope that whomever wins can take that and go purchase something on Amazon that you've been looking at or that you've been needing, put it towards something creative to celebrate what you're doing. So we're going to get to that in a minute. Speaking of celebrating, I know this probably didn't make sense in the thumbnail, but I went shopping and it made me think about wanting to talk to you guys a little bit about being creative and such. I love shoes, as you may not know, since you've never seen me walking around here on the Creative Insider. But my love-hate relationship with shoes is the fact that I have giant feet. And so it's often not easy to track down a pair that fits Mrs. A. But in my excursions today, I found this pair. You probably can't exactly tell. It is bedazzled to the nines in the most ridiculous way. See that sparkle? To you, these are probably ugly shoes, and that's totally fine. They are definitely not for the office. They're not for Walmart, although that would be fun, you know? I mean, what difference does it make? Life is short. Go to Walmart in your fancy, good-looking shoes. But when I saw these and saw that they were my size, even though they are what, 5-inch heels platform, I was so taken aback. If you know me at all, I'm such a minor bird. I cannot resist things that are sparkly. And so I was enamored. I was intrigued. I immediately put them on. And of course, walked half of the store in them. They were just so fabulous. I didn't want to take them off. And I absolutely had to have them. Do I have a Halloween party to go to this fall? No, I don't. I don't have a ball coming up to wear them to. I don't have a wedding or Dancing with the Stars or anything like that going on. But the price was very right, and they sparkled in the sunlight of the store so perfectly. I was like, even if all I do is look at these or wear them around the house or just to be silly, I am buying these shoes. They were very inspiring and they made me happy. They brought me joy, as Dawn Herring would say, and I absolutely had to have them. Did I feel a little bit silly? Yes, because they were just about the most outrageous, silliest pair of shoes in the whole store, but I bought them anyway, and I would have regretted not buying them, and I'm very happy that I did, and they are fabulous. My point about sharing my ridiculous shopping with you today is that there might be something creative either going on inside of you or coming at you that you are drawn to, you're intrigued by. The idea won't go away. The inspiration keeps coming at you for this idea, and you can't stop thinking about it, but you feel a little bit self-conscious. You feel a little awkward. You feel a little silly, a little flustered even. You're thinking, but, and perhaps the idea, the creative idea, is for a story, a novel, a series. It might just be a character. It might be an idea for a painting, a sculpture, creation, blocks, clay, flower arrangements, Halloween decorations. It could be literally anything creative that is coming to you that you're very, can't let it go. You keep thinking about it, but you feel self-conscious and a little vulnerable, like, what if I did that? What if I wrote that? What if I created a novel, a series like that? And you're feeling a little stuck, a little ambivalent. You're going back and forth in your mind, like, if that is you, I would encourage you to go for it. Go for it, buy it, write it, create it, paint it. A lot of times I myself find that I stop myself from doing something creative because I'm afraid that if other people found out, they would think that I am crazy. They would look at me differently. Their perception of me would change. They would start looking at me out of the corner of their eye. They would be unsure. They might be a little tentative, a little hesitant to say stuff in the future. I might alienate myself. I might expose myself for thinking something extreme or something radical. And so I hesitate and I stop when I should just soldier on and forge ahead and create that thing, that project, that piece of jewelry, that book, that story, that character. I don't want that to happen to you. Maybe it's happening to you right now. I don't want that to be you. I want you to go ahead and give it a try anyway. And when you find yourself caught up on that one particular person or whomever, or even the nameless, faceless crowd, you're worried about being exposed as a writer of anime, of manga, of sci-fi, whatever it might be. If you're worried and you get scared because that might feel a little bold for you, I want you to consider the fact that nobody needs to know. You can create something in the privacy of your room, the privacy of your home. You can do it at a studio, a friend's house, outside. Go for a walk if you want to podcast and record the audio in your car on your commute to work when no one's around. Try to find a closet to create a studio and experiment. I know I don't know every specific situation of how you might be feeling vulnerable, that you might be exposed or found out, but it is worth trying, and it is worth doing. It is worth creating. If it's coming to you and it is an idea that won't let go, and it is an idea that creatively would make you feel fulfilled and happy, then I want you to try and do it, even though it scares you, makes you feel awkward, or gosh, I'm going to be really weird. I want you to try and go out there and do it anyway, because somewhere in the world right now is someone who gets it. And in this wonderful age of the internet, it's that much easier to work towards finding that new friend, that new associate, that new peer who gets it. And if the people around you don't get it, it's okay. Don't let them make you feel that you have to stop being you. You have to be you. If they want you to be their version of you and you acquiesce for an hour or two to be their version of you, that still leaves so many hours in the day for you to be the real you over here, away from them. Perhaps it's something that is just not working anymore. And if you can't be you to them, then you need to go your separate ways and go be you away from them, which is often not exactly possible, but something to consider if it's a friend or an associate or a coworker. But that idea, that storyline, that character is coming to you because this is the only person who is listening to them. This is the only person that the idea can get through to. And you are the only one who can really put it down in the right way and make it come to life. You're the only one. And if not you, then it's stuck. It's stuck. It's never going to be created or written or expressed or fulfilled out there. And that would be a shame. That would really stink. So there's a character inside of you. There's a story plot, and you don't even know where it's going to end. You don't even know exactly what to do with it, but you might have just a scene or an opening paragraph. So give it a try. You don't have to show anyone. Don't make it digital. Write it out longhand. Have it on a piece of paper in a notebook that you keep with you, that you know where it's at, that it's never going to leak out onto the internet. It doesn't have to be anything public. But even to do it for yourself can be extremely liberating and fulfilling. And even if nobody sees me in my shoe, you've seen my shoes, so you know that they're around. If I make some kind of a post saying, prancing around in my shoes, you'll know what they look like. But even if I don't go anywhere and just wear these in the house sweeping or something ridiculous, I will feel so fun and happy and sparkly wearing these shoes even around the house. And nobody's going to know but me, but it'll make me feel awesome, and for the ridiculous little price that I paid to be that giggly and silly and happy, is definitely worth it. Life is so short. If somebody walks in and sees me vacuuming in my sparkly high heels like a weirdo, then they see me sparkling like a weirdo. What does it matter? That's who I am. That's me. If you don't want to be around sparkly Mrs. A, don't. It's hard to be brave like that. And it's hard to be bold. And it's hard to say, this is me, because you might be something really different than what people think you are. But it's extremely vital for you to be you and to allow what is coming to bring you joy to bring it, to let it come through you. And if you don't know where the story ends and you start it and you're stuck for a couple months, that's okay. It happens. It happens to me. You can come back to it later. But writing it now and enjoying writing the beginning now is what's most important. Whether it's raw, whether it's perfect, whether the dialogue needs polishing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. sparkly shoes. Wear the sparkly shoes. Write the scene, write it raw, write it imperfect, write it with misspellings on purpose, just to show yourself that it's okay to be raw. It's really okay. And the feeling that you're going to have inside, like, started a new story today, is all that matters. That feeling of, I did it. It's okay. The world didn't come crashing down. I wasn't disowned. It wasn't broadcast all over the globe. I found a chat room or a group online, and I talked about the idea, and they were perceptive to it. That's all that matters, is to take that tiny step forward in creativity, however you personally express it, whether in writing or otherwise, and to get started on the journey, because you'll feel weird, you'll feel vulnerable. We all do. We all feel that way. I felt very weird checking out with those shoes. I feel weird every day. Talk to myself in the car in the morning commute to work every day, and I hesitate at lights, like, all right, they're looking at me. I'm having a conversation over here. Okay. I feel weird and vulnerable every day. You're not the only one. And in some small way, you have to do it anyway. Even just for, I'm checking over here on the monitor, which you probably can't see. I had on this top, which is not exactly brown, but it is earth tones. It's the second day of fall. And so even just for this video, I decked out in green and brown eyeshadow to the point of the ridiculous, just because it was pretty, it matched. I liked it with the shirt, and that's me. And I'm going to go wash it off here before I go upstairs when I'm done. And that's okay. It's okay. It's just the manifestation of expressing your most authentic self. That's what we're all about, and it's all good. And that is why I want to award somebody, so that you can go and buy something that is inspiring, something that's going to help you, something pretty, something weird, something sparkly, to celebrate your creative, weird self. We're going to have to start celebrating that monthly, because it is the most awesome part of you. And I would love to hear more about it. If you don't follow me on Twitter yet, tweet me at Aulley1, AULLY, the number 1. I would love to follow you back. I'd love to hear what you're working on. I would love to cheer you on, because we're all in this together, right? That's all that matters. I'm going to pull this live now that I've chattered on for 17 minutes here. And we are going to pull out Singular Sensation. Here we go. And I have Saidur Rahman, S-A-I-D-U-R. I won't show your email address. Rahman. Is that going to come out backwards because I don't have the... Oh, Mrs. A, you're so weird. That name was backwards on the screen. Saidur, I will get a hold of you and get you your Amazon gift card. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thanks to all my subscribers. I want to do another one of these giveaways closer to Christmas. Who doesn't love a Christmas present? So stay tuned for that. Next month will be October. And hopefully we are going to be doing another video, at least one, talking about a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be happening. Woo! So stay tuned for that. I got a lot of ideas about next month. The book Statler's Pawn is being edited right now. Yay! Super happy. And it's very raw looking to me, but it's probably not as bad as I think. And so finished it and sent it out, and am extremely excited about that. You're going to love Marcus Statler. This is not a romance, but even though I felt very vulnerable writing it, it was time to be bold and be brave and write it anyway, because it has been long in my mind, longer than I want to admit, too long. And it was time. It was time. And it made me very happy to write it. And that is what's most important. So again, I would love to hear, either drop a line at the website, carrieellenbacher.com, or on Twitter at Ollie1, AULLY, the number 1. And let me know what's going on. Let me know your website, your books. Let me know if I can follow you if you're on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you're at. And maybe if you're even just starting or if you don't know where to start. And let's talk. Let's see what we can do. I'm always around. I love brainstorming. It's so inspiring. And your creative energy helps feed my creative energy, which is always a great feeling. I'm probably a lot weirder and more open and perceptive than I might seem. And so I'm having a feeling that you're going to find a kindred spirit. So again, congrats to Saidur, Saidur Rahman, for being our winner. Thanks for listening to me today. Again, thanks for enduring the new studio. Hopefully we'll become more turned and polished here as we go. I'm hoping that the lighting was okay. And get out there and get those sparkly shoes on and be creative today and do something. Go get yourself some ice cream. Go and get that pizza ordered. Order your favorite movie. Get a new journal out. Start a new watercolor set. Get out and take some pictures. There's a lot of amazing fall colors, fall sunsets, fall bugs, and things going on. Whatever is going to bring you that energy today, even if it makes you feel a little uncomfortable because you're scared to take that step. Get out there and do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. You can do it. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to pick up my little mouse here. I will talk to you guys later. This has been the Creative Insider for September with Gary Ollenbacher. I'm going to end this now. Talk to you later.